Hello everyone. Today we're playing Tales of Misteria. Very, very exciting. I found it scrolling around on itch.io, as I always do. It looked really cutesy. So it's basically just like a game about these two. They come back to their hometown and they discover a murder, and it's really similar to a book, I guess. So lots of discretion. I think there's some stuff. There's a lot of stuff in it. So hold on. Let me see what the actual. No, different game. My bad. Okay. So hey, Akira, wake up. We're home. Huh? Oh, already? Oh, you were sleeping. When the train stopped, you just followed me without a word. I should have known you were sleepwalking. I don't sleepwalk. Explain why I found you walking into the wall around midnight last week then. Stress, midterms. Sheesh. Well, we're free from that hell for now. I'm starving. And I spot a Happy McBee with our names on it. He's falling back asleep. Misteria is actually starting to change. Isn't that exciting? Are you asleep again? This chicken looks bananas. I can't believe I had to drag him here. Yay, cheeky! Questionable looking mascot. Hey kids, you're just in time for... Ugh, my feathers! The children surrounding the mascot are roughing it up. Feathers are being plucked by their small, grimy hands. I'm gonna eat you! Not the suit, not the suit! Kira, it's just a poor dude in a costume. Why are they blushing? That's weird. You know how I feel about mascots. Oh, disgust. Yeah. Ugh, whatever. Food, burger, I need to consume. Welcome to... Ame, Kira? Whoa. You buggers came back home? I thought it said burgers, and I was like, we're really invested in this burger thing, huh? Why didn't you call me in advance? The employee behind the counter pouts. He has very noticeable burn scars on his face, running all the way down his neck, though they look like he's had them for years. Elium? Sorry, I don't know how to say that. What are you doing here? Duh, I work here, of course. But I'll be off soon, so just order what you want. You dime a dozen duo. Okay. Only if... I'm so confused. Only if the dime is the amount of money you're going to be charging for those burgers. Guess the sayings haven't changed that much. No, prices are the same as in every other McHappy Bee. No friend discounts, but I'm going to treat you guys because it's the return of my prodigal friends. Ooh, free stuff. I'm into that. Thanks, Elium. Anyway, I want a combo. I got you. The art's kind of cutie. Thanks for the food. Thanks for waiting for me. Oh, they blink and they move. That's cute. You got me in a doozy with those McMango shakes, man. It's just 5. He says as he points to the 5 large empty cups on the table. He's trying to slow down after he engorged himself at the dorm's cafeteria dessert bar. You're gonna break your body that way. After what happened recently, I'm not exactly in the mood for one more of those either. The what now? Swallow your shake bits first, please. Yeah, so, someone in town got murdered. Oh, what? How did I not hear about this? Probably because we're knee-deep in college hell. And do we even watch the news? Elium sighs. Yeah, I figured he didn't know since he didn't ask about it earlier. It's been a bother with the local TV stations bothering us. But it also gives us more business. Also advertises our Halloween festivities. I don't know about that. That's messed up. What can you do? We still don't know who the killer is, so just act normal. Ugh, careful. Besides, I think they only got targeted because the victim's sort of famous. Famous? Do we even have someone famous in the in this middle of nowhere, backwater town? For like, I don't know, cow milking technique or something like that. No one cares that much about it. Huh. I have no idea what he just meant. It's a heck of a homecoming. But thanks for telling us, Helium. We'll keep safe. You better be safe too when you go home, okay? Helium blushes at the girl's comment, leaving him speechless for a moment. Bah. Don't worry, I'm usually working anyway. Guess he still feels the same too. I'll go and head out now. Thanks for... I got him! What? No, boy, hold on. Sorry, kids, he needs help up. He's hurdy-wordy now. Ugh, terrible, awful. Kill it. The boss is gonna kill me. Oh, come on, I'll help explain. At least the shakes here are good. Is that all you can think about after all this? My tummy is fed and the sun is still shining, so let's walk around, check in on everyone. After learning about someone getting killed? As if they'd attack in the afternoon. If they don't want to be found, they're gonna attack at night, guaranteed. Don't you remember the last episode of Crime and Prejudice? With the body just laying there on the street? Geez, that's not gonna happen. Kira, come on. If anything, maybe we'll learn a little more about it. So, where to? Crime and Prejudice is crazy. Let's go to the streets. Okay. Elliam's right. People are still decorating. It looks more festive than the past years. Even Myers drugstore got a dummy. They're just scared of the Save More pharmacy to take their place. Right. Look, Heather, they kept their dummy up after all. Why do they keep... Is that on purpose? They keep, like, glitching out. Do you see that? It's gruesome after what happened. Once a murder. This is tradition. Everywhere else is changing, but not us. Honestly, it just sounds like a distraction from the power outages. Dear, don't you know what's causing those outages? I know what you're gonna say, and it's not true. It is. Ugh, you'll never change your mind about it. If those tales that spooked some of the vendors on the street. Good, there's too many tourists here anyway. Some of them were cool. The two locals leave. Power outages, huh? So, where to next? Wait, why are we back here? Just checking. Oh, just checking if I missed any leads here. I thought you were just looking around town. Don't worry about it. Ugh. Leads? Like a detective? Yeah. You're not even denying it anymore. About the murder. Well, I know nothing about that, but... Come to think of it, more and more people have been coming and going in Misteria over the past few years. But more the former, with all the businesses and people deciding to settle here. Population's gone up. I kinda miss the good old quiet days. The tourist influx is gonna make things worse. No kidding. I hope you'll be safe, Station Man. It's Station Master, but I'll take it. There's not as many others here. Ow! Oh, ow. Watch it. People getting in my way. Too many tourists and kids and everyone else here. Ray of sunshine, isn't he? Sounds like some of the older folks who complained before. Though he barely looks any older than us. Must be rough to be so cynical so early. Oh well, let's head out. So, where to next? Well, back to the place we already were. Actually, can we head back to the McHappy V? What, forgot your wallet? I wanted to tell Elam to visit us when he's not working. You could just text him. Oh, come on. Ame pulls Kira back to the fast food joint. Hey. Who's this Max goof-looking person? A bored-looking employee greets them at the entrance. The scowl on his face was very unwelcoming. Well, Welcome to McHappy Bees. Buy one and get one half off. Buzzing McBurgers today. He speaks in a monotonous voice. Yeah, I'm a genius, thank you. Who's this guy? His name tag says Ethan. Looks kinda like he's Zel's boss. The manager makes an annoyed huff. Yes. Do you know where Ilium went? Oh, he went home. The shift ended already. Like I said, just text him. I thought I could get him before he left. I guess you guys are his friends. Didn't know he had those. Anyway, if you're seeing him today, can you tell him something? I need him to take a shift tomorrow. One of the other guys took the day off and will be swarmed with customers. Oh man, doesn't he already work a lot? He does. And I really would like to keep him here while I can. But with the murder and the holiday, the manager's size, I need all hands on deck. Big yikes. Yikes is right, lady. He smirks. Nothing like Halloween tourism with real crime. We'll pass the message on to him. Let's head to the town square. I want to check out what they've done there. Right. The banquet will be in a few days, right? Just thinking about the free food makes me drool. Oh, right. Mysteria's biggest Halloween event. It's been years since I've last attended the town banquet. Well then, let's go. Little children. The blue-haired child in particular attire is noticeably zipping around the town square. She seems to be with two other kids bearing the same face. The pair stare at Kira and Ame, almost as though they're staring right through your soul. The kids are dressing up already, huh? The energies feel different, though. I don't want to voice a child. Ugh, hate. I don't want to. Hi. Look, I'm a magical girl. The girl twirls around to show off her attire. Oh yeah, you're very cute. Did you guys dress up for school? Yup. We made our own mini dummies. Mom said she'll pretend it's me. You did what now? So she'll tell me bedtime stories and we'll be eating together at the same table and other stuff. The twins giggle. It's somewhat eerie. Oh, sorry, I didn't make it eerie. Holy crap! I forgot they were there. It's funny, huh? How only this town makes these dummies. Most people just dress up to blend in with the spirits. Yeah, but that's just how it's done here. It's Mysteria's unique Halloween tradition. We'll learn the real history soon enough. Wait, they don't make dummies anywhere else? No. We can tell you about it, Nanami. Oh, sure. Let's get ice cream first. Okay. That's my best attempt. How are they all friends? I'm more worried that they're gonna scare her so much that she tosses her dummy away. Oh, hey, you buggers. Fancy seeing you guys today again. Looks like you're both sightseeing, huh? Oh, hey, Elle. Oh, I thought your shift just ended. Why are you in uniform? Reasons. Why are you guys strolling around without a care after what I just said? You should have gone home. She wants to investigate. Ame jabs... Akira! Ame jabs Kira with her elbow. That's true, but I'm really just checking on everyone first. Well, that's what I like about you the most, Ame. Always caring. Even when I used to work for Coney Iceland. The swarms of kids weren't bad. It's the adults asking for the tons of samples that bothered me. Yet you still visited. What are friends for? You ate a lot of those samples, you know. Kira avoids everyone's gaze. Kira's just trying his best. Guilty as charged. Honestly, if we made a dummy out of you, we'd offer it all the sweets. I'm not really sure what the history on this town is, but it sounds suspicious. That's horrid. You'd ignore me for 3 days and give dummy me candy you can't even eat? You could slow down on the sweets, man. Kira glares at Elian. He did get spoiled in the dorm's dessert bar. I'm eating less now, don't worry. The two stare at... I keep trying to say Akira, and that is not his name. The two stare at Kira and the chocolate on his hands judgingly. Less probably means half the bar instead of the entire bar. Oh yeah, your boss talked to us and told you to take the shifts tomorrow. Boss? Oh, Ethan. His voice wavers. It's easy to tell that he already feels tired just from thinking about it. Good luck with work. Sucks that you have to work for the holidays. You got that right. It's so busy that we had to hire some part-timers without filing proper papers. That sounds illegal. Don't tell anyone. Our lips are sealed. Kira nods. I was kind of hoping to hang out with you guys tomorrow. Bummer. But hey, I'm close to getting promoted. You're rising up in the ranks, huh? We're proud of you. Yeah. Your hard work is paying off. Thanks. Anyway, I'll let you get home now. Come and visit when you're not busy. Sure. Saying work somehow lets up. See you around, you buggers. I wonder if there's supposed to be an accent that I'm not putting on. But I'm not, so that's how it works. Ame and Kira wave their friend goodbye. Well then, time for us to head home and soak up. I hope your fridge is well stocked. Oh, this is a cutie little house. We're home! Who are you even talking to? Oh, it was like a call. My bad. He sighs. Your parents are on vacation. I'm greeting the house. It misses me, and I miss it. Oh, I don't think the house missed you very much. I called you a liar. What the? Power outage? Kira lifts up his smartphone. And phone outage. Kira picks up his... Witch Council. Yeah, that's a reference joke. It's a Nintendo's. I got it. From the table. And a game outage? Oh, they kept your council in the living room? Wow. It's back. Holding in tears. Oh, thank God. But you have to make dinner first. Right. For letting me crash here and all. Smelling good. Smells like diabetes, but I don't want to cook tonight. At least what you're making was far away from Mom's container. What in the world was that? Your mom wouldn't forget the food in the fridge so easily. I don't know, but you know how she is when she forgets stuff. Anyway, here's the news about that thing Elle told us about. We weren't really able to learn much when we went around town. I mean, we asked like 4 people. And unless this town is 5 or 6 people, I don't see how that's very plausible that we could have asked everybody. You would think in such a small town we would have already heard the details. The murder, huh? And on today's news board, the murder of a local man has shocked the small town of Misteria. While famous for its Halloween traditions and rural charm, they weren't expecting a real crime during its busiest time of the year. This discovery heightened the rumors of missing people who may have suffered from the same fate as the victim. Missing people, too? That's news to me. Shh, you're too loud! The victim, Hiro Serizawa, was found in the forest on the outskirts of town. The body was shriveled up and discarded. Investigators are trying to figure out how the body ended up in that state. No other injuries were found. Jeez, that's horrifying. Thanks for the food, by the way. Kira? Oh, sorry, here are your utensils. Thanks, but what are you looking at? Tips can be sent to Misteria Police Department. Shriveled up bodies, foul stenches? She tries to speak with her mouth full. It doesn't go well. Wasn't there a book we read with something like that? It had to do with souls being sucked out of bodies. Swallow, please. I said sounds familiar. We read about it around a Halloween, too, didn't we? I remember that we loved it a lot as kids. In your attic? Yeah, we could look there and see if my parents kept it. After dinner. Of course, after dinner. Just imagine if they were connected, though. It's not gonna be, but it's something to do, right? And if it's connected, then we can tell the police. But we'll only be here for a few days. Remember that. Man, you're no fun. I just don't want to get involved in something I don't need to be. Yeah, you're kind of crazy for wanting to get involved in all that. I'm just entertaining a thought. Just say you're interested in the mystery too, man. A little. We can at least look for the books and see if my hunch is right. I'll take it. Yeah. Before we go, let me eat and plug in my console first. Dang, no console for you. Oh, you can save. Nice. Save. It hasn't changed much. Brother, Thankfully, I thought they'd turn it into a storage unit. What if they turned my room into a storage unit? Just concentrate on finding the book first. Oh, okay. Search around the room. Huh, are any of these books what we're looking for? Look! What is... Sunset, The Love of a Vampire. Remember when the movie came out? You cried at the end. I was just so bored that the tears were coming out of my eyes. And also... that someone got with Edward. Nella? Stupid. So funny. Yeah. Still a better love story than in Twilight. Stupid. Anyway, I checked. I don't think any of these are what we're looking for. I guess we could keep going. Yeah, what's this ugly, creepy doll? Oh, they kept my dummy? Wasn't that from the Halloween you got sick? No, they burned that. To pray for all my illness away. This dummy they made when the family wanted to win Best Dummy. Oh, that year. When Ridley what? Yeah, sure, yeah, right. When someone else won. That guy cheated. That guy had money to buy a master craftsman to do it for him. It wasn't fair. None of his family even laid a finger on it. I bet they just paid the mayor off. I want the free ice cream for a month. What? You know, I'd just mooch that off you for the entire month, right? It was gonna be for you. That would have been nice. Thanks for thinking of me. Well, yeah. Nowadays, I think you should lay down the sweets. Why does it keep doing that? Nothing there. Nothing there. Already checked that place. Our old toys! Sure brings back memories. I remember when you used to share them with me whenever the other kids would take mine. You mean after I'd teach them a lesson for bullying you? Yeah, thanks for that. Anytime. No more being reckless though, please. This is music. I'm going crazy with that. These are... the legendary VHS. The what? Video home system. I heard that back in the days, these were used to watch films at home. Oh, I guess we're back in the days, huh? Ancient times! Oh my god. I'm so old that I'm ancient times. VHS is not that old, is it? I don't think it's that old. I guess it's technically considered... what is it considered? Vintage or whatever? Okay, the jazz is a little loud. They basically said in that last one that it was ancient times or whatever. Yeah, can you chill? You're still a little loud, my guy. Oh, yeah, I need to roll back because I just missed it. Okay. The ancient times when streaming online didn't exist yet. Stop. Aha. Moving on. Is it just VHS tapes? Okay, great. It's a ladder. A completely ordinary ladder. A normal ladder. A plain old ladder. Yes, a ladder. They both nod at each other sagely. Very Ace Attorney reminiscent, I fear. So maybe it's this one. Was this here before? Huh. Tales of Misteria. Sounds like a game series. It's got a monster on the cover. I think that's it, Ame. I vaguely remember how we used to sneak up here and read it during Halloweens. Yeah. I think that was the thing for us, wasn't it? You could say it became our own little Halloween tradition. Now I'm feeling kind of nostalgic. Let's just flip through the pages until we find the husks. The book is filled with illustrations. The town of Soleil was like any other village, yet it was cursed with one thing, a monster, a devourer of souls. The man was found at the edge of the forest, his body shriveled like a raisin. If this is what happened to him after his soul was taken, then what about their friend? It is similar to the murder. Oh. I don't know if someone else was speaking. Oh, yeah. That was someone else. My bad. When the pair followed the monster's path, the plants rotted, swords were melted through. A stench wafted as they got closer and closer to the monster's lair. Why is it getting foggy? Speaking of stenches, I can still smell your mom's food here. It's so weird, isn't it? Is it because of the vent? There's no vent in here. But they also found the golden button of their friend's coat. He was near. They were near. They could save him. With that determination, they entered his lair, and... Huh? That's it? I think it is. I remember that it ended like this. What a lame story. That can't be it. We must have gotten a defective copy. Let me search online real quick. Huh? Tales of Misteria keeps redirecting me to a Tales of Rose. Oh, right, the new game that just came out. Wait, nothing about the book? Nothing, as if it didn't exist. Was it self-published, perhaps? It does say Tales of Misteria, and the setting is very similar to our town. I doubt my parents would remember anything about it. They bought me a bunch of books as a kid. Still, where could they have gotten it from? Why is it getting foggier in this room? What's happening? The two paused in silence, finding not a single answer to their questions. Oh god, that scared me. I won't jump scare. Aha. It's just a dream. Imagination. Or lightning. Yeah, lightning. That's it. Oh. This book. Ame picks up the book on the floor. She flips through its pages. The two friends finally arrive at the monster's lair. The rot that permeated earlier had only worsened. They worried that it might be far too late to save their friend when they heard his scream. Is this a sequel? A sequel with only one page? The rest are blank. That doesn't make any sense. We're just tired, right? Maybe, yeah. Though it's kind of exciting. She's crazy. There's nothing exciting about it, whatever this is. But the connections to the murder and this book are coincidence, I hope. You can't deny it, Kira. Let's just go to sleep, please. I bet this'll make more sense in the morning. It makes sense now. Nothing of this makes sense. I'm just gonna leave. Good night, Ame. Dang. He was really scared then, huh? Is it because of back then? What happened back then? The young man sits on the couch with a very concerned expression. I should apologize to her tomorrow. The next day... Never mind. Why did I apologize? This must be it! The police cars made it so easy to find the victim's house. Thank you, Kira. I knew you wanted to solve this mystery too. Yeah. What? Oh, sorry. What are you doing here? Walking? Uh-huh. I'm not answering any more questions unless you're the police. Now scram. Are you? Just go. That must be the victim's wife. Other people must have been bothering her. Poor lady. Dang. She might want to know about the book. I think that something's not right. Wait, I think that's not something I'd share so easily. Like, the regular book? Not the weird one? Howdy, kids. Are we in trouble? Unless you've got some kind of tip on the case, I suggest you lay off Nora. That and you're possibly trespassing on private property if you stick around. Oh, don't worry. I won't arrest you if you just come now. Is this supposed to be reassuring? Name's Torinosuke Matsuda. Well, now he's Southern. I'm the detective on this case, but I'm also, let's say, an acquaintance to the victim, so I'd like to help out an old friend. Got it. Anyway, nice meeting you, Detective. Ame, let's go. We might have something that might help with the case. We can't bring that up, Ame. Really? What do you know? We have a book. It mentions, like, a monster, and it leaves its victims dried up like the victim here. Hold up. Let me see that. He just leans forward and stares at the cover. The man takes a step back and casually blows his cigarette. Well, that is kind of important. Why's that? The book you've got there, the victim wrote it. Huh? But the author's name was Al Livingstone. It says right here. She taps the author's name on the book. It could have been a pen name for Hiro Serizawa. Zawa. Zawa. And that's exactly what it is. I've never read it, nor have I heard about it from those two. Huh. There seems to be some disappointment in his voice. Those two? I met Hiro and his wife. Think she was an illustrator? She's a pretty good artist, though. Never thought she'd make something so dark. She's mainly those landscape artists. I see. Wait, then you've seen this other book? Huh? He wrote more? Please hand it over. What the? My phone. Ugh, my nose. The smell. It smells like a corpse. Hold on, kids. Let me investigate. Please stay here. And stay safe. Yeah, the fog's rolling in again. I don't know if it was there before, but I just noticed it now. It smells the same as your house, Ame. Yeah. Wait, look. The girl takes out the strange book and began reading through the pages. Their friend was still alive, and that was enough for them. They'd tread on despite the rotting flesh. It updated again? Is it the author? There has to be an explanation for what this is. Invisible ink, maybe? Activated by electricity? I couldn't find anything, but I need to get a team around here to look around, even though the smell's somehow gone. Mr. Detective, look, the book got a new page. Oh, right, you wanted me to. It's only a couple pages long. The pages appeared while you were gone. It was only one page before. I'm sorry, little lady, I don't have time for jokes. Thank you for bringing the books back to my attention, but I'm gonna have to ask you to leave here for now. But, understood. Let's go, Ame. Annoying. If he didn't leave then, he would have seen the new page too. He'd probably think like me. Like some kind of light trick or ink. Invisible ink can't do this, can it? Anyway, we should stay away from that area for now. Fine. But can we look around? I don't think. We're all the way here anyway. Let's check around the area and see if we can find more clues. Jeez. Suppose we have nothing better to do. So, where to? Okay, let's try the neighborhood. Wow, the officers came so fast. I think they've been around because of the murder. Halt, kiddos. Oh, it's one. I didn't think that. Okay, go crazy. Why is everyone here? Yes, ma'am. Have you heard anything around here about the murder? What accent is that? Nothing we didn't tell Detective, Kira, what was his name again? I don't think I got it. Oh, Tora. We did get his name. Tora something? That detective's Toranosuke Matsuda to you. Yeah, him. Huh? Minami? You didn't notice me earlier, Ame? Shame. It hasn't been long since I graduated, right? I didn't know you became a police officer. That's because you were busy stuffing Jelly Ranchers in your mouth before the school bell rang. But anyway, did you see those tiger-shaped stripes in his hair? Those broad shoulders. His huge... Right. Murasaki, you're on the clock. Are you supposed to be a senior on this job? Anyway, I think I probably said aren't, but I didn't say that. Anyway, if you already gave your report to Detective Matsuda, then that's fine. There might be some developments right now, so I'd like to ask you to leave. That's fine. We're not really good. Just go. All right, then. What happened? Hello. We can go to Detective Matsuda now. The officer stares at Minami judgingly. Just to make sure, give me a rundown of the case. What? Now. Yes. She gives the other lady a firm salute. According to the files, the murder took place 4 days ago around 1:30 p.m. The body was found in the forest near the author's house. The body had no signs of injuries besides the fact that it was shriveled up. The officer nods in satisfaction. Morisaki, glad you did look over the case. I just wish it had a connection to my missing persons case. What? The one with all the outsiders? This guy lived here, though. I know. The way he died was horrid. Agreed. And nothing like the department's ever seen. Nothing I've ever seen. You've only been here for a year. Yeah, but I lived here my whole life. Maybe the old stories are true. Oh no, not you too. My mother-in-law kept mentioning the monster too. Shriveled up husks offering to the monster. It's something I've heard about all my life. Maybe there's some connection there? Maybe. But most importantly, we should totally tell Detective Matsuda about it. And what? Give you his number? Okay, she's crazy. Jeez, let's have for real before he grills us all. Yay. What was I? What, were we hiding behind a pole or something? My throat's gonna be going crazy right now. Good thing that tree was tall and thick. I knew it. You stink. But did you ever hear about a monster growing up? Kinda? But my parents would dismiss it as an urban legend and not to talk about it. Grandma and Grandpa didn't say anything about it to me. Oh well. Can't ask them about it anymore. I guess they didn't want to scare their only grandson. So where to? Forest. Who's this bald man? Dang, nabbit, you pooped on the floor for the last time. What the? Who the hell are you kids? What are you doing on my lawn? This looks like a forest, my guy. Unless you're the Lorax, I don't think this is your property. What lawn? This is a forest. Wait, Kira, we know him. He's the old man who used to live across from me. What is he doing here, then? I think he moved to senior apartments nearby. Mr. Gardamon. Yeah, sure. Remember me? It's Ame. I'm with the Kumori family. Kumori? Little Ame. God, it's been so long. You grew up, and now you have blue hair. Don't you know if you bleach your hair... Wait, what? Wait. Don't you know if you have bleach in your hair, you'll get the plague? Did they say? Blue hair. That is blonde for sure. Oh, no. He's been on Facebook too long. And it's red, Mr. Garmon, not blue. Wasn't he a nicer guy before? So, that boy next to you is Kira, right? Nah, boy. Even you have the bleach plague. You're the last of our family and you still want to die young. That is not what's gonna happen, Mr. Garmond. That's because you think you're invincible. When you're young, everything seems possible. And then you get ravaged by the monster, and you end up a shriveled husk. What? Just like that creepy occult man who lives over there. That's why he's dead, you know. Huh? He ain't get the monster. That's the only explanation. There's no such thing as monsters. Ha! That's because the bleach in your hair is blocking your mind from the truth. The monster exists and is hungry. It seeks sacrifices. I'm actually going to turn the music up a little bit. Turn up that crazy jazz. That man was the first victim. Our people have been forgetting to appease its will. We don't even get to adhere to our traditions like we used to. I bet you kids didn't even create your own dummies. Mr. Garamond, are you okay? Never better, dear. But I'd like to walk alone for a bit. Remember, the saloon of Irina is still open. She can help your hair go back to its natural colors. Then maybe you'll believe me. Right, The old man leaves. That man is ridiculous. I think he's just old. He was disrespectful, though. But a monster being real, like the monster in the book? Perhaps the monster in the book is inspired by whatever Mr. Gardamon believes in. I wonder what it could really be, though. So where to? This is the last place. Ame, why are you staring at the house? I don't know. Maybe we could just look around it for clues. The detective said not to bother them, remember? They're a grieving family. Well, I'm not gonna disturb them, but you look like you're loitering around. Come on, just a peek around. Ame looks around her surroundings. Seems normal. This isn't even where the body was.
Hello.
The young man almost falls backwards and takes a few moments to regain his composure. Hello. Hi, kids.
What are you doing here?
Hold on. Oh, I'm dying. Ugh. Could be asking you two the same question. This isn't a playground.
This is our house.
Ah. That would... Wait, so you're...
We're Rion and Ringo Sarazawa. Our daddy was Hiro Sarazawa.
I see. Then they must be going through a lot. Not that you can tell.
Oh, Daddy's book.
The girl points at the book in Ame's hands.
Can I look at
it? Yeah, sure. Ringo looks at the tales of Misteria and points at the monster.
It's Bubby.
Cute. It has a name?
Ringo called it that as a kid.
But you're still kids.
Dad liked that name too. He brought home things like Bubby. Or like the feet of Bubby.
What? What does that mean? That's nice. What kind of job did he have?
He wrote papers on Bubby's things.
Okay.
Monsters, rituals, torture devices.
Don't say that so casually.
Yeah, that. But Bubby is nice. Bubby helps. He's a good boy. He just likes
a nice flesh serving. What? These kids are weird. I think their parents are weird too.
But he can eat plants too when he's on a diet.
I see. Rion, where are you? A woman's voice seems to be calling for the child.
Oh, I have chores to do. I'll help. Nice seeing you. And keep that book with you forever. Dad would have appreciated it. Bye-bye.
Those kids are weird. Are those kids okay? They think the monster is real? Maybe that's what their dad said? Since they like monsters so much. Let's just go. I don't want to stay around here another minute. So where to? I thought we went everywhere. Hey you, blue hair. Huh? Me? Wait, wasn't she on TV? She talked about the corpse. You're a fine specimen. Have you ever considered donating your time for science? No. Just kidding. But got your attention, didn't I? Yeah. Wait, aren't you Saki? There's a lot of people in this game. This game's like an hour or two, but there's so many people, I'm not gonna remember any of them. Hoping you remembered me, little boy. Ugh, gross. Hate that. Hate that a lot. Wait, who is this? Oh, you must be Ame. I was his neighbor for a while, when his grandparents were still alive. My clinic is nearby. Why don't you two drop by for a bit? No, pass. No, y'all are weird. This town's weird. I think there's a reason we moved out of it. Sure. Thanks for the snacks. Slow down there, Kira. So, you two are home for a break, huh? Terrible timing to return. Yeah, we figured. What about you? What brings you here anyway? Work. A detective called the office saying there might be another body. I was in the area, so I thought I'd take a look. The police officers shouldn't get all the fun.
She's pleasant.
Is there another body? Wouldn't that mean it's a serial murder now? Who knows? They said they were found in the forest, so it could have died from an animal attack. Or an accident. Wouldn't know until I see. They didn't tell me much in the first place. Oh, true. So, another dead end, huh? You work as a coroner, right? Yep. Which is why the case is pretty interesting. Because of the state of the body? Correct. It's not that there are no external injuries on the victim. It's just that it's hard to determine what killed the guy because of its current state. Nor can we determine why the body ended up like this after dying just less than a week ago. If a new body is found in the same way, it might help with that. And what I'm dealing with this body. Honestly, it's almost supernatural. Then, would you say it's possible that a monster did this? When people encounter something they don't understand, they often find a way to rationalize things. Science is, in fact, one of the things people use to make their rationalizations. And while I do prefer an explanation by science, I wouldn't rule out that kind of otherworldly explanation either. Makes things more fun this way, right? Sure. Now, I know I probably shouldn't have said all that, but you look like little detectives today. In return, could you do me a favor?
Like what?
I don't know. Maybe letting me do some tests on you both? No, for science.
Absolutely not.
I mean, it's probably not that bad. What the heck happened to Saki ever since she moved?
Oh well.
Anyway, gotta go. Nice catching up, Kira. What am I, chopped liver?
Ugh, I hope I never see her again.
She wasn't that bad, was she?
You can totally see in her eyes what she meant by doing tests.
She couldn't do that. She works with the police.
There's always stuff
out of work. That's also true. The two shudder and soon leave.
So where to?
This is a lot of places. Do you think monsters are real?
I mean, it's more fun to think they do, right?
No. You're no fun. Dang. Cool. I've had enough of your questions.
What's going on?
Come over here, Ame.
Huh?
Oh, we're running.
Come on. You have to remember something. You were the last person to see your husband.
I've told you everything. Why can't you just believe me?
Then explain what Detective Matsuda just found in the forest.
I don't know anything about that either.
We're getting nowhere. Remember the detective's deal with you?
I know. And I fulfilled my end of the deal by dealing with you, so just go. And don't call me for more questioning.
Remember to report anything you find to us. Pleasant. Oh well, that means I can catch up with the detective.
Ugh, she's weird. You think he really found another body?
Only one way to find out.
Hey! Girl, you're crazy. That could not be me. Absolutely not. Ame, seriously? We're gonna be kicked out of here in 5 seconds. Not to mention, it's quite late. It's difficult to see. It's dangerous out here.
Shh.
The two proceed to hide behind a tree as urged by Ame. This way, right? Oh, I have to try to remember their voices. I took like a little break in the middle, so I don't super remember.
Right. Just follow the stench.
Yes, sir. She's visibly annoyed. Great. Me too, girl. She's weird. The officers leave. It really does smell.
It smells like it did at my house, huh?
We should really leave this to the police, you know. I've humored you enough. Our connection to this case is just with the book from childhood. But it might be the only connection the town has. So far, the only connection I've made is whoever killed the author. Probably knows about this book.
Or it could be the monster.
It's not a monster. Those don't exist. Anyways, it's not worth breaking our necks over. We have nothing to do with this case. We don't even have anything. Wait. Yeah, I already read that. Oh, it's because I tapped out of the screen. My bad. Let's just go. Are you sure? Are you sure it's not just because you're afraid, Kira? It's okay if you are. I think you might know more about this monster than you want to admit. That's not related. Why? Why else would you be afraid of most mascot characters, huh? Who's there? The detective calls out from nearby. Shoot. We really shouldn't go any further. We totally should. There must be a reason why this strange book is in our hands. This can't be all a coincidence. If it's not the murder, maybe for what happened before at least? Is that why you... This is ridiculous. The choice is obvious. Right, save. Okay. Because we haven't really had any actual choices until now. So let's just, follow please. I'm going. Ame. Please, I don't want to go any further. You're right. I'm afraid that it'll be that mascot again. That makes sense. At least you can admit it. But it's a stupid fear. It's still scary. And from what it sounds like, it might be real. And it's killing people. I guess if that's the case, then if it could help, and I'm the only person who isn't older than 60 anyway, who knows about it, you'll go? I'd go anyway. Since you've made up your mind about it. You can't separate us. That's right. We're stuck together forever. But let's go now, before the police find out we're following them. You think we got everything? I think so, sir. Let's take our findings to the team.
All right.
Oh, little shack thing. The officers leave the area. Shouldn't we go after them?
Well, I mean, look. It's so messy here. How do they totally overlook this?
I think it's just that they didn't want to tamper with the scene. Maybe they're getting a team to look in the shed. What the? Footsteps can be heard nearby.
Is it the
Oh. Did we just get pushed in the shed? Sorry. I didn't know what that was. But it was from outside. And I didn't want us to get caught.
You're good. I wanted to come here anyway.
So I win in the end. Our self-preservation skills are below the belt, my guy. Well, we need to stall some time for whatever that was. Let's look around. Okay. I think I saw these feathers earlier. Outside the shed, right? And they lead here. Meanwhile, that killer had to be carrying a bird around. That's definitely not it. What's with the feathers then? I don't know. Could be from a pillow. These feathers don't look very real. Do pillows have fake feathers in them? Don't they use that state-of-the-art custom pillow tech now? Like bamboo pillows? I mean, yeah. But that still doesn't make sense. It could also be from the monster. We're not going there. Just to keep these feathers and just keep your help. Just keep these feathers in your memory for now. Well, that looks like the chicken head, so I'm guessing it's the mascot if I had to pick. Huh. There seems to be a broken pair of glasses and a phone in here. Whose were these? Don't know. And we can't even touch it, lest we disturb the evidence. But it's something to note. Maybe it can lead us to the murderer. Or the victim. Even though he's not exactly missing. Just remember it's for later, okay?
Kira, look at this.
It's 7 Markets Super Limited Edition Royal Nyams Noodles Pack. Damn, we're crazy. It's instant noodles with the instant cup inside. Just add water. You don't... Okay. It was only sold in select stores. Okay, we get it. Some employees apparently hoarded them and sold them online at ridiculous prices. They sold up to $5,000 on eBay. Not eBay. Let's go crazy. It's in the palm of my hand almost. We can't touch the evidence, Kira. You gotta resist. If anything, it probably belongs to the killer. Or whoever uses his shed. Yeah, it belongs to someone else. We can't do anything. Even though we've had a ramen cup a day, we still never got this yet. You didn't tell your mom that, right? Of course not. I used to say... I said that we use the money to buy chopped vegetables. Oh, to buy and chop vegetables. She doesn't even know we use our... Guys, I think I need to just give up. It's so over. It's so over, I fear. Okay. She doesn't know we don't use our dorm kitchen, like, ever. Come on, keep searching for something more relevant. Do you think the killer used this rope to tie up the victim? They're a killer, Ame, not a kidnapper. Unless they kidnap their victim first before killing him. Let's not jump to conclusions here. For all we know, the rope might have nothing to do with the case. Or the shed might not even have anything to do with the case at all. Hey, do you think we could use this to mine diamonds? Where did this come from? And where could we even find a mine? I got it! Maybe the killer was mining diamonds and the victim saw them. How about no? Again, we don't even have mines here. Oh, phoo. There goes my get-rich-quick plan. But the victim witnessing the killer? Maybe we're onto something. The window's been sealed up with planks. Maybe they didn't want anyone to see what they were doing inside here? Like murder. Or they didn't want anyone to see them when they were changing clothes. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want anyone to see me when I'm changing. I'd be worried if you do. Got it. So, I think that's a ladder. No blood on it. It's a stepladder, Kira. A super ordinary stepladder. What's the difference? Wait, did you just... Did I what? You did that on purpose, didn't you? What are you talking about? You're not making any sense. Anyway, I think it's just part of the shed. Let's look somewhere else. You liar, we just replayed this game a month ago. I distracted you from the case for a little bit. Success. That's a Phoenix Wright reference. I think in the first game, if you click on a ladder and a step ladder, they have that exact same dialogue. Very funny. I like that reference. Slay. Oh, that's an obvious clue. That must be the murder weapon. There does seem to be some blood mixed with the dirt. Or it could even be something else entirely. It wouldn't necessarily be the weapon, nor necessarily even have anything to do with the case. It could also be related, I think. He might have hidden the body before, but failed? Aw, man, I thought we found it. The detectives already saw it earlier, and they're the ones who can run blood tests on it. That's true. Okay, this is the last thing in here. This is... I'll return this for later. Alma joins Kira in searching for now. Girl, I checked everything. What is this? It smells like gasoline? Isn't that dangerous? This might cause a forest fire. Remember, kids, only you can prevent forest fires. Unfortunately, we couldn't clean up this because it's evidence. Yeah. But why is there gasoline here? Well, what else do you use gasoline for? But cars and other vehicles. Oh, but cars and other vehicles would have trouble getting through this forest. In fact, they couldn't. I don't think it's for a generator? For fire, then? Maybe? But why would you set fire here in the forest? Okay. Is that everything? Okay. Assuming that's everything. I think we've searched all of it. Ame, what are you doing over? A figure looms behind the young man, unbeknownst to him. He turns around and calls out to his companion. Holy! Kira stumbles backward and falls on his butt. The space inside the shed is small, so he is immediately cornered. Kira! I found this! Ame? What did I say about not touching the evidence? But it's a chicken head. I thought it might get you over your fear, too. That's not how you get rid of fears. Anyway, put it back where you found it, please. Fine. I'm sorry. What am I gonna do with you? The duo returns everything to place and leaves the shed. You sure we got everything? Well, even if we did, now your fingerprints are on those feathers. Oh, hey. You what? What were you kids doing in there? His voice is seething, but he's holding back. We were walking past here and we heard something suspicious. We hid in here. Why? Is there a problem? He doesn't sound fully convinced. You walked into a place with valuable evidence for our case. But since we haven't officially blocked it off, I can't blame you for going in when you thought you were in trouble. But it seems that he'll accept Kira's lies for now. Assuming we're asking questions. Okay. Yeah, we're sorry. The only thing you touched was the chicken head, I hope. Yeah, oh? Is that important? Of course it is. You know where it's from, don't you? Yeah. Kira seems anxious. Who owns this shed, anyway? Well, that's classified information. Is what I would say, but it's really not. A certain woodcutter used to own the old thing. He passed away some years ago, so it's been abandoned since then. The case. You're in charge of the murder case, right? You're spunky, aren't you? But yeah, what of it? We've lived here since we were kids, and nothing really happens here. Especially not murders. What can I say? Things change. Many people have moved in here for the past few years, me included. I actually just got transferred here a few weeks back. Oh, I hope you're enjoying your stay here then, mister. Minus the murder, that is. Well, yeah, lively town. Kind of a shame, though. I was looking forward to enjoying this town. It's a renowned Halloween festival. Halloween. Speaking of Halloween, I haven't really seen a lot of dummies in the residence area. But there were quite a lot in the commercial area. Back in the days, we didn't even have that. All we had was the local marketplace and one McHappy-Bee. McHappy-Bee. Now there's a lot of fast food and pharmaceuticals, clothing stores, and more. Dummies? Oh, you meant those creepy wooden-like scarecrows? Been wondering about those. I hear they're part of your Halloween celebration. Yeah, every year we carve those dummies from wood. Ah, quite like pumpkin carving then. We dress them up as one of our family members and pretend it's them until Halloween. Then we display them outside of our homes to be judged, because there's a competition for the best dummy. The chosen winner's dummy then gets burned at the Halloween banquet. This town is weird. Hey, if you pretended that dummy was a family member, aren't you essentially burning them? Yeah. I think I'll pass on making a Tornosuke dummy. The book. Hey, mister, remember the book we showed you? Yeah, I do. In the book, there's a monster that kind of looks like a chicken. Huh? That's suspicious. Was the author targeted for some reason? By a monster? Only monster that exists is the guy who killed Mr. Serizawa. Don't tell me the older folks got to you. You've heard about it too? Some tips I get for other cases mention this monster. They kept saying that the monster took their son, their wife, their grandpa. Not that it led to any arrests. I see. The monster. My parents never really talked about the monster, but it seems to be a popular folktale around here. But that's all it is, a folktale. Although most stories like that have a sort of basis. A factual source, if you will. Does that mean the monster is real after all? No, I'm saying that this monster didn't just appear from thin air. It likely has roots from factual evidence or factual events or belief. The detective shrugs. That said, it's none of my business. Even if I told you it could be the culprit, there's no monster, nor could it be the culprit. The boy huffs. there's something that's been bugging me about this, and I can't quite put it. Well, anyway, it's a good thing I came back and double-checked if we forgot anything, but now that you know, you should head home and not come here tomorrow, alright? Okay, but did you find something here? I can't really talk much about it, but the shed is the most important lead we've found. In any case, let's get going. It's late. Your parents must be wondering where you are. They're out of town, actually, but thanks for your concern, old man. I'm not that old, but since I'm nice, I'll escort you two out of here. Does he think we're brother and sister? What a day. Exactly. Okay. That is where I will end this one. So, I have no idea what's happening. As it is with every murder, mystery vibe, I never have any clue what is happening. But I hope you're enjoying this silly little game, and I will see you all next time. Bye.